Good day, this is Leadership TV News. At noon, I am Cynthia Onwado. President Bola Tinubu has executed policy directives to improve the investment climate and position Nigeria as the preferred investment destination for oil and gas sector in Africa. A statement by presidential spokesman Ajarin Gilali on Wednesday said this is in keeping with the president's dedicated efforts to remove obstacles to investments in Nigeria, harness the nation's resources, and diversify the economy for the benefits of all Nigerians. He explained that following extensive engagement, analysis, and benchmarking with other jurisdictions, the president has initiated the amendment of primary legislation to introduce fiscal incentives for oil and gas projects, reduce contracting costs and timelines, and promote cost efficiency in local content requirements. The president also ordered the streamlining of contracting process to compress the contracting cycle to 6 months and the application of the local content requirement without hindering investment or the cost competitiveness. Ngelali said the details of these policy directives will be gazetted and communicated by the Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation. President of the Senate, Godwin Akpabio, stated on Wednesday that the insecurity level in the country had reduced drastically since President Bola Tinubu took office on May 29, 2023. Akpabio made this statement while contributing to a debate on a motion regarding the recent killings in Benue State. According to Vanguard, he noted that while the latest attack was an aberration, there was a recorded decrease in the frequency of major killings across the country. The motion was sponsored by Senator Emmanuel Udende, APC Benue Northeast. In his words, the primary responsibility of the state government is to use the security vote to ensure that the security of lives and property in Benue State is protected. The first line of thought is the government of Benue. As Senator Udende brought up, we have not heard any comments from the government of Benue State. If 50 people have been killed and communities have been attacked, we will expect that the state government will marshal out plans with immediate security operatives within the affected state and see that they do before bringing it to the president. I want to assure you that President Tinubu, though he has not stayed long in office, is supportive of the activities of the armed forces. In its resolution, the Senate paid tribute to those who lost their lives and urged the service chiefs, the Inspector General of Police, and other security agencies to swiftly deploy security personnel to the affected areas. The Senate also resolved to comply all resolutions regarding killings across the country for presentation to President Tinubu. Still on security issues, gunmen riding on motorcycles killed a 17-year-old Heather and 35 cows between Nafan village in Fan district and Dorua Babuje in Rock district of Barkin Ladi local government area of Plateau State. One other person was also inflicted with a machete cut and is currently receiving treatment in an undisclosed hospital in the area. Governor Caleb Mutfwang, while confirming the killing in a statement, said he received with wood shock the brutal attack orchestrated by unknown persons in Brakinladi local government area. The governor, in a statement issued by his Director of Press and Public Affairs, Gyang Bari, condemned the attacks of lawlessness in totality. He directed security agencies to hunt and track down the perpetrators of the heinous crimes and ensure justice for the victims. Electricity distribution companies DISCOs risk having their licenses revoked over the incessant power shortages nationwide. The Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, said the ministry was deeply saddened and concerned about the ongoing inadequate electricity distribution by the DISCOs despite the generation companies, GENCOs, increasing power output to 4,000 megawatts. In a posted output in his X handle on Wednesday, Adelabu said despite this progress, certain distribution companies were failing to adequately distribute the power supplied by the transmission company of Nigeria. The All Progressives Congress (APC) has threatened to take legal action against the governor of Plateau State, Caleb Mutfwang, and the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Honorable Gabriel Dewan, over the refusal to abide by the final decision of the Court of Appeal to swear in 16 members of the party as lawmakers. The party warned that it is running out of patience and will no longer allow the governor and speaker to continue what it described as illegal act. The National Working Committee of the APC reached the decision at its weekly meeting in Abuja on Wednesday. Addressing journalists after the meeting, the National Vice Chairman, Southwest, Honorable Isaac Kekemeke, said the party will ensure the enforcement of the decision of the Courts of Appeal. The ruling party further called on the Attorney General of the Federation, the Inspector General of Police, and all other law enforcement agencies to enforce the final decision of the courts. The Kwara State Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak on Wednesday inaugurated a diabetes screening and treatment center donated by Lions International District 404B2 Nigeria for Ofa community and its environs. At the commissioning, the facility, which is located inside the General Hospital in Ofa, Governor Abdulrazak called for more partnership with his administration for improved living standard of the people. The governor, who described the donation as community service and support at its best, commended the donor for the investments to tackle diabetes, which is a major public health threat in Nigeria and across the world. The Chief Medical Director of the General Hospital, OFA, Dr. Labisi Abdul Salam, thanked the Lions Club International Foundation for the kind gesture and the OFA community for their unflinching support throughout the execution of the project. And now to sports news. Real Madrid sneaked into the quarterfinals of the Champions League on Wednesday night despite a lackluster performance against RB Leipzig, while champions Manchester City cruised into the last 8 with command display against Copenhagen. The Premier League giants netted twice inside the first 10 minutes to allay any fear over their progression to the quarterfinals, winning 6-2 on aggregate. Madrid absorbed plenty of pressure to hold on against RB Leipzig and book for hold their spot in the next round. Real Madrid always finds a way in this competition, however, hitting Leipzig on the break before Vinicius Jr. fired a superb curler into the corner of the net to put the home side 2 clear on aggregate. The celebrations did not last long, though from a corner just minutes later, RB Leipzig caught Real Madrid's deficit when Willy Orban headed home. And then in Manchester, goals from Manuel Akanji and Julian Alvarez killed the tie as a contest inside 10 minutes before Erling Haaland drilled in his 29th goal of the season. On that note, we end the news at noon on Leadership TV. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website www.leadership.ng. Many thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080 3688